Hello and welcome to this week's episode of
Advice from your Besties.
Holiday Edition.
Woo.
And by holiday edition, I mean we've got sweaters on.
Yeah.
So look at our YouTube. We have garland and
Ornaments.
and
I got a Christmas sweater on.
horse. No, bullshit.
Chelsea's an elf. I have a ribbon in my hair. Look at that.
I have
Look
like
at
lederhosen on, but there is a dress shirt on above.
that.
Let's not get crazy.
You have a regular outfit on.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we have some questions to answer.
I was like, what do we do here? Oh, we answer questions.
We answer questions. First one. What is our podcast process every week?
Well, that's a great question. Would
Mhm.
you like to take this?
Sure. I'll start it off. I usually don't do anything because I will send Chelsea ideas. And then it's like, okay, so we're going to do something else. And this is what we're going to do. They're like, okay. So I basically submit zero content for any episode. Chelsea and I will talk. She's like, oh my God, I don't have context. Or I don't have content yet. What am I going to do? I'm like, don't worry, you'll figure it out. And then it's like Monday night or Tuesday. And she's like, okay, how about this? I'm like, okay, cool. And then I just like think on it, make a couple notes. And then the morning of the podcast, I think is more important because I have to get up and get moving, have some coffee in me, and then I come over.
It wouldn't be a daily, you know, when they on Instagram, they're like, here's my morning routine.
Yeah.
The fact that you felt compelled to be like, I like ice roll my face and I do my skincare. And then I have
It's all part of the routine. And then
I have
the
the latte in the glass jar with the like silver straw.
with the silver straw.
And then your greens, right? And then you
Yep.
journal and you take 10 minutes to meditate. And then
And
like
then I jam at the TI on the way over here.
and like the fact that you felt compelled to put that in
It's
when
part of
somebody asked your podcast.
It's part of the process. You're asking what the process is. It's part of the process.
What's process?
Since that is literally all I contribute to the process. I do nothing else. Nothing
That
at
is
all.
not true. First of all, I got the most thoughtful Christmas gift ever. I can't believe it. It's a So Fired Ski Club beanie. Oh my God, they're for sale. But oh, I'm going to love this for the rest of my life. I love black beanies. Anyway, what were we saying?
What's your process for the podcast?
I'm sure glad that you asked. What happens? I do freak out on Monday and I'm like, you know what? This week I'm going to have the episode outline nailed down before like Tuesday at noon. And inevitably, I don't get anything until about 5 o'clock on a Tuesday, which terrifies me. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail us. I'm going to fail Jessie and like her time by not having something good, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it scares the shit out of me. And then I'm like, is it relevant? I don't know. Is it funny? Like, do we have like what seems like a beginning, middle, and end? So these are the things that give me heart palpitations. Then I go to yoga, I'm enlightened, and then I like it finesses and softens like all the like edges, right? So that is my mental process. And then it does weigh on me what I'm gonna wear. It really kills me. And I'm like,
Oh, you have to add that tidbit. Our morning routines are just different. You spend time in your closet, and I spend time doing the stupid shit. Latte, ice roll, journal, meditate, music.
me, I'm like, English muffin. All right, but the other way, I'll take you out when I'm done getting dressed.
Now, what am I going to wear?
Oh, that's a good solid amount of time. And then we get started, and Lindsay takes my anxiety away, and she sets up all the equipment, because that's a real, like, mind, I don't know, I don't love
Yeah,
that
I
job.
set up all the equipment.
She gets it started. There's a ton of
Yep.
shit you need to press that I don't know. I'd be hosed if she, like, didn't come over.
Yeah.
Hosed. So we are lucky to, one, I'm the content creator.
Uh-huh.
And then you're marketing and like all things behind the scene.
Yep.
You care about face rolling, skincare, and I care about fashion. That seems pretty on brand.
Yep.
And what was the third thing that just happened? Oh no, I had 3 of them. I forgot it.
Yep. So that's our process.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we are who we are, and we try really hard to make it happen.
Yeah.
And then, the past process after the fact is where Chelsea's cray cray comes out, and then I like cringe when I'm sending, but I'm like, what about this? And let's do that. I sound like a terrible person. I sound like a real artist bitch.
It's my New Year's resolution to be able to put more energy towards the marketing and the branding and
I
all
love
things.
what you do. I can't
Um,
imagine what it's like when you go like full force.
yeah. So I'm
Boom,
trying to
boom.
like find that balance because I love doing it so much, and I
I
just want
really
to.
know that we have a
Yeah.
lot of power.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be like, but we have so much power. I mean, like,
Hmm.
think about what we wanted to do,
I
like mid
know.
August.
And like, boom.
So I really
Now
had
we need bigger goals.
I just need a goal because
Yeah.
I can hit them if you tell me what they are.
Yes.
Right? I can't make them up right now, but if you get me started,
That's what I do. I will
the
get you started.
ghost of Christmas future.
Yeah.
If you could just tell me what our next goal is, because remember we were
Mhm.
able to like cultivate that friend, like, yeah,
Yeah. Cultivate our friendship with Lindsay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
and now we're like friends.
Yeah.
So if we can do that in such a short amount of time,
Hmm.
I am very capable of this.
I know.
Okay,
I just
wait,
have to
wait.
think of what the goals are.
Okay, do we have any other questions?
What holiday does Chelsea like? And then on that note, what's Lindsay's favorite holiday?
Oh, I mean, honestly, Christmas is my favorite holiday because there's just so much festive things around it, and the whole world comes together. And there's like Christmas pop-up bars, there's Christmas events, there's Christmas shopping markets, there's Christmas vignettes set up. I don't know, just like everything and all the movies. So I think it's just like the one thing where you can just like go balls to the wall on a holiday.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a total vibe.
That's what I just realized this year.
Yeah, it's such a vibe. That's right. I'm the feeling of Christmas.
Okay, yeah, that's not was the only first thing but yeah, you know what? I've actually started to embrace. I'm like, okay, kind of like when that creep guy, and I told him thanks instead of
Uh-huh.
be like, get the fuck away. I was like, I'm just gonna go with this. I'm tired of fighting it and being like, I hate Christmas.
Yeah.
I hate that my ex never gave me a present, and he would like one year. This is how bad he is. So straight to the camera. One time he was like, "Hey, let's go to dinner. Remember this?"
Oh yeah.
He was. We were running Christmas errands. And then we hadn't really touched base. We didn't have kids, and my mom was doing something else. So it was just he and I. And he's like, let's go to Poppy's. And I was like, perfect. He's like, okay, I'll pick you up in like a half hour. Maybe less, 15
Mhm.
minutes. He never showed up.
Mm-mm.
Like he.
Excuse me?
Uh-huh. He stood me up on Christmas Eve.
To do what?
Who knows?
I don't think you heard from him for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, he came
Maybe another
back, but
day.
the next day, but like at 3.
Yeah.
So he spent the night with his girlfriend? I don't know. That's how you get out of it. Because there is that attorney who made all these lies, and I'm like, he's literally doing it to me.
See, people have just ruined Christmas for you.
Yeah. And my mom was always, and I was always sick. Anyway, Jesse, what holiday do I like? I'm starting to like Christmas. But if you ask me, I always say 4th of July is my favorite. And here's why. It's a vibe. It's warm. You go to water. You like snow, and I like the weather. I like the summer. So again, so on brand. But like, and people are like, they are dressed up, and then they go to like a whiter, I want to say white trash, but like a country feel about it. And it's like, it's another holiday in which you can dress up and like pretend you have a mullet.
Yeah.
Stupid.
America. Flags.
So it's kind of the same vibe, but yours is like elegant and sophisticated. Mine's like white trash.
Explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
It's like firearms. And like you would have boots on and like jean shorts. Like
Yep.
that's my vibe. And that's why it is. I like autumn. It makes me a little sad, but oh God, it's not a holiday. I was going to say be on a college campus. That's not.
That sounds like a creeper.
I mean, Halloween is my favorite holiday, but I feel
Oh,
like
really?
that's very predictable of me. So
I can definitely, yep, I'm not surprised. You know what would be surprising if you said your favorite holiday was Memorial Day
Or Easter.
Easter.
Which
Those are
Easter
some
is
random holidays. Or like St.
Easter's a holiday about a zombie. Like
Yeah, no,
That's
I think
true.
that's it. I
That's
think
true.
that's the one. Do you hate that the
Um,
most?
I think I don't like hate Christmas. I just really don't like winter. So I'm typically not in a good mood around Christmas time, even though there's all the Christmas stuff happening.
What about Easter?
Easter, I feel like I don't celebrate.
Yeah, but
Same.
how do you feel about it?
Neutral. I used to when I was a kid, I took things kinda literally. So you know the saying, like, "A watched pot never boils"?
Yeah.
Every time we were dyeing the Easter eggs, I would sit there and I would watch the pot of hard-boiled eggs until it boils to prove the saying wrong. So that's my biggest Easter
You
memory.
are wow. I celebrate that we're friends. You know what? In no universe would I how we would be you would think I'm too dumb and I'd be like, she's like like so smart, like Odyssey of the Mind smart, like Doogie Howard's smart, and I'd be like, just a dummy goofball.
No, you're not dumb.
No, but if we were trying to be friends younger, so the fact that this is a
Oh.
beautiful art form that brought us together, because in no other universe would we be like,
No, I'm like of my childhood friends, I'm the only one that doesn't have a job in, like, medicine or tech.
I believe you.
I'm the dumb one.
We'll show them.
Yeah,
Fuck
we'll show
them.
them what's up. Mhm.
And we're living the
No,
dream.
they
so-
would never say that. They're very nice. But
Well, we will. We'll say it. We can't even do any more questions.
No,
can
we're
we?
out of time.
Can we do a little more?
No, we'll answer them next time
I
because we
hate
have
that.
more.
Fine.
I have a question.
Okay.
Oh.
I have a question. I want to know your favorite books ever, not just this year, like favorite books you've ever read.
Oh.
Time to think about
That
this.
is very difficult because
Christmas
re-
Carol.
I really only started to read that much in the past few years. So
Do we need to know it on the spot? What's yours?
It doesn't have to be your favorite, just like the first good one that pops into your head.
What's the J.D. Salinger one?
A Catcher in the Rye.
Do you know what I mean? J.D. Salinger with Holden was the main.
That is Catcher in the Rye, I think.
It is Catcher in the Rye?
I didn't read Catcher in the Rye. There's a
fucking
bunch of
loved it.
classic books you're supposed to read during school that
Yeah,
I just
I really
didn't.
liked it. Made a real impression on me.
I don't think I really read any of the classics.
Yeah, right?
So...
No shit. I was thinking about rereading Shakespeare. Someone came into the restaurant the other night, kind of cute, and he was like sitting reading, and everyone was kind of snarking about it, but I was like, I would do that.
I know the prologue to Romeo and Juliet by
That's
heart.
amazing. Okay, so that's
Wow.
cool. See?
That's cool. I don't know. I guess what popped into my head was The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
Oh, that was a good book.
It was a really good book.
It was very complicated, and
Yeah.
it was very thoughtful. What?
What about you, Jessie?
Yeah.
My favorite book is The Portrait of Dorian Gray.
Oh, yay! Me too. I can't believe that's the one I didn't choose. My mom would have said Dorian Gray 100%. I strike my original answer, and this is my thing because I talk about it all the time. Yay! High five us. I never
High
thought we'd
five.
have something in common.
I love that book. I love Oscar Wilde.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I keep needing to read more Oscar Wilde because
He has this really funny play
which
called
one?
The Importance of Being Earnest.
I did see that. I loved it. I loved it. What does he writes a lot or no?
I think he's mostly written
Just the
it's
screenplay.
either he's mostly written books or he's mostly written essays.
Okay, so there's a way I should read it because I really like him. Yeah.
Anyways, well, we will have book club coming in January, so stay tuned for the book announcement because it's coming soon. I have to get my book
Yes.
ordered. Yay!
Woohoo.
Yay. Okay, so that's what we have for this week.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Can
Yeah.
I say that?
Yep, we can say that. Happy holidays, and we will answer the rest of your questions that we have next week.
We had so many
Chelsea.
good ones. We had many good ones.
And make sure you guys share this episode with a friend and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and leave us a review, actually, because that is the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh,
And
sure
it really
would.
helps us spread our podcast, helps us on the charts.
It's
So if
free.
it's free, it's the best way to support your local podcasters.
like you
So-
probably do more typing and reviews, like just trying to order products when they're like 15% off, and you're like, okay, and like that information and that process is like so much longer than leaving a review
Yes, so please leave us a review.
because it's way easier.
All right, thanks you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer: this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.